Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Tonight we are going to do another larger mission. This one requires several different pieces, parts, and we're going to use two trucks that we haven't used. Well, we've been using the BM17 as a backup truck, but we're going to use it as a primary truck tonight. We're also going to bring in a truck that you guys got. If you pre-ordered the premium edition, they included this truck called the Navistar. I don't know if you can get it in game without having it pre-ordered, but maybe you can. So put in the comments if you got this truck and you didn't pre-order the game or get the season pass, like where you get the whole season pass kit. Let me know if you got this truck or not, because I think it's only for people that did the season pass, if I'm not mistaken. I think everybody got the con, but I don't think people got this truck. And then we also, of course, have the Royal BM17, which we used as a backup truck in the last episode, but tonight we'll be using it as our primary truck. So we're going to go ahead and grab this truck. And one thing you'll notice about the Navistar is it's sloppy. It really puts out a lot of smoke. So we're going to go to the first checkpoint, and then we're going to split the trucks up because they have two different missions that they're going to be doing. But we're going to tow together here down to our first mission point. So let's go ahead and do this. Get the BM17 started. Now, the one thing I don't like about the Navistar is that even with the LED lights, it doesn't light up very well at night. It's a pretty I don't know if it's because it's supposed to be a military truck, but it just doesn't seem to light up the surrounding area very well. Even with the LED lights, it's a pretty dim truck to drive. I've chosen a package that allows me to take off the barred windows, because in the standard edition, of course, these are used as riot trucks in countries where there's unrest. So, like, if you're going to tow some heavy military equipment like tanks or something through the middle of Iraq, they would put the metal bars across the window, or I guess it's like chicken wire, but it's thicker. To protect the driver, obviously, for people throwing bricks and stuff. They also had those on the side windows here. I took that kit off so that I can actually see out the window. But everything else, as far as visually on the truck, is stock, except for the LED lights. It's a cool Freightliner cab, though, or is this international? Yeah, it's international. I'm not sure what international truck this is, but definitely another 80s, 90s, or 90s, early 2000s model truck, kind of like our other one that we had. It is a tough truck. You probably could do the entire game with this truck, aside from missions where you actually have to get a crane. This has a crane, but then you can't pull a trailer, so it's either one or the other. Where are we going from here? We need to go through the farm and over there, because we're going to pull something off that trailer, so we'll go that way. And then after we do that, we split up. Look at the BM17's doing a little better. It's pushing this truck along. Now, neither of these trucks have diff lock. They both have all-wheel drive. This truck is all-wheel drive always. That truck, you have to turn the all-wheel drive on and off. I think some of these trucks are going to be getting upgrade parts in the next season pass. They said they're going to be adding some upgrade parts to these trucks, so we may see, diff locks come for these trucks and stuff like that. But oh, what? Whoa! Nice. I've never seen that truck go over like that before. That was, I mean, it was a pretty deep ravine, but I've never seen the BM17 go over. That was pretty impressive that we just did that. This is going to be a little bit difficult to flip. I want to flip it without moving. I don't know if we can. Really? Water damages the truck? Come on. Nope. Wow, and it's damaged already. Wonderful. Let's try to grab that right there. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, good. Now it's going to be all busted by the time we get it out. Okay, there we go. And it's pulling itself out. Wow, that was pretty nuts. Okay. So we're already going to have to get that truck fixed, and I've just gotten this truck buried because that one... Oh. Already a red letter day. And I got to tell you, it's pretty hard to get these trucks stuck, so the fact that that just happened is kind of funny. All right, so I'm going to move ahead down the road a little bit this way. Ugh. Dang it, man, just not my day. All right, so hang on one second. Nothing like an even bigger truck to come down and rescue the crappy big trucks. All right, so we're going to get in here, repair this idiot. Repair. Yeah. We're going to repair that. Can we reach the other truck? No. So we're going to drive around. And that's why I have this truck. Quick response, heavy repair. That's a big hole. Even this truck's struggling with that. So it's not, it's a little, I guess it's not surprising that the BM17 got stuck in there and flipped. Try to fix our other truck up a little bit. I don't think we did much damage to this one, so. But we're here just in case. There we go. Everybody's happy now. All right. Back to work. I'm going to actually drive each of these individually into the, like, past the muck pit since we're already separated, and then we'll reconnect where the ground is a little bit drier. But this truck does just fine through this kind of terrain. Low gear keeps how much fuel you burn down. This truck does go through a lot of fuel though, and I did upgrade the engine to one that burns even more fuel, which is a little scary because it's guzzling the gas now. You might be better off leaving the stock engine in this truck. Doesn't get as much horsepower, but it has plenty of horsepower, and it burns probably 20% less fuel. All right, so we're going to get through here to the flatlands. There we go. Put the handbrake on, and let's go ahead and switch over to our Royal BM17. Put the all-wheel drive on. We can turn it back off. And this truck will not pull a secondary trailer when it has this on. So one of the problems with this truck is that it's got a shorter frame. Even with just the tipper on it, with no crane, you're going to have a hard time pulling a trailer behind this because, once again, the frame is really short compared to some of the other trucks. The Fleet Star is the opposite. The frame is almost too long. However, this truck would make a better tractor trailer setup. So each one has their strengths. So with that crane on, this truck is actually really tipsy. I'm noticing that. I didn't think about that when I put it on, but I haven't used this truck with it. And we got the lift kit on it, and we got that crane on it, and it's really wanting to go over, which is a little bit of a scary behavior. Not exactly grand. Sun's already starting to get in the west there, so spent almost an entire day just driving down to our location. Okay, so let's pick up this truck. And attach the winch. Nope. Another way. And we're going to put this truck in the front now. Once again, we can enjoy the cab of the BM17. I really like the cab of this truck. It's very vintage British feeling. The gauges and the dials. It's like, hello, I was created in England. Once again, somebody pointed out the name of the truck and I've already forgotten it. But it's even down to the like two-tone leather, like vinyl and or cloth and leather mixed together. But with those leather seats, you know this truck smells good inside. It's like an old leather jacket, you know. You can see here with the all-wheel drive, we don't really need the diff locks. This truck does really well. It's well suited to off-roading. I don't know about deep mud, but off-road it's just fine. Same with the Navistar. It will be neat to see if these trucks get diff lock kits though, but Navistar's giving me some friendly bumps. So we're nearing our first destination. And that's where the trucks are going to split for a mission. And then we'll need to get the last thing I think we're going to pull from, I don't know if we'll get it from down here or not. I got to think about where I want to go to get it. We have oil barrels that we need. And I also have a trailer down here, so we might, I don't know, we'll see. I'm trying to think of how to best do this. I've got a fuel tanker there. Should we fill up? How's the other truck doing? Oops, that's not what I want to do, but we could do that. So let's just fuel these trucks up where they are. Come on, little truck. You can do it. Oh my goodness. Maybe I can't do it. You were doing it. Yeah. Well, I can't believe how fast it got dark. Must be the fall. There we go. Should be able to pull out. There we go. Come on. You can do it. You can do this. There we go. And we're out. Oops. Wrong truck. Oops. That wasn't all the way. I thought I got it all the way and it did. It got 330 at 340. And we're going to go ahead and refuel this truck. Change trucks. You can see right now where the lighting comes in. This truck lights up nothing. We're going to head over here to this trailer and hook it on up. There's so many stumps around here. I'm trying to find a good way to get in here and kind of pull this out. All right. So So attach up to this. And I went too far, I think. There we go. Attach trailer. Perfect. So the reason why we needed this truck is because we need to unpack this. Though, you know, now that I think about it, we could just tow this back because this is going to go back to the shop anyway. But I need this truck back again. So we can run it in this truck, though, because we'll get the oil in the BM17. So I can do that. So we'll do this with this truck. So he's going to pull out and deliver this first load, and then we'll leave this trailer there. And I need to get out of this muck. Try to get a little bit higher ground here. And we made it through. So once we get down to the farm, we're going to spend the night there because it is getting dark out. And I know for the video's sake, though it's kind of... Maybe we'll keep going for a little bit longer. The lighting isn't horrible yet. So we'll let it run for a little bit longer. We may need this trailer again, too. I wish there was a trailer depot nearby this side of the map, but there definitely isn't. Everything has to go to either the middle or back up to the garage, so... Oh, yeah. Alright, so here's the first delivery. Oh, please don't be one of these where you... Okay, can we... Oh, you know what? I never realized you could do that. Oh. Alright, so we're going to pull this trailer over here. And perk it. For now. That looks like a sawmill over there, doesn't it? And we're going to ask if we can stay at the farm for the night. They usually can put us up in the barn or the farmhouse. They don't seem to care much that we run their fences over and leave stuff all over the place. So I will catch you in the morning. Alright, so it's morning. We are back. Start this thing up and roll on back to the site of the scene of the crime. Whoa, that was an interesting... What? What? Wow, I barely even touched that. And now we need to fix the truck because I'm going to be losing fuel like crazy. Well, once again, that's why we have this thing. Rescue truck to the rescue. All-purpose dingus truck. Unstoppable. Definitely wreckable. Yeah, so these other trucks are, I mean, they are, and the Navistar especially, but it is a tough truck, but it's an on-the-road truck. It's not really meant for off-road duty, so it is a bit fragile. And you saw there I got stuck. That was kind of a glitch, though. I got stuck on that stump, and instead of going gracefully, it like popped up through the bottom of the truck and really damaged the truck, so... Weird. But also not shocking that happened. So far, these trucks are completing their mission, but not doing a great job. Things have not gone as smoothly as I would hope they would go. Had a lot of damage and issues. Oh well, what are you going to do? We got a lot of cleanup to do on this map before we move on to the next one, too. Oops. Sorry. So, let's refuel. No, not recover. Refuel. And let's repair. There we go. I can shut this truck off and change back over to the Navistar and get going on our mission. And I found this truck, it is better to power your way through stuff than to try to necessarily lower high gear. So you might be better off taking the Snowrunner box out of this truck. So you've seen I haven't used the low gears a lot, though here I might. When you're pulling uphill, it's probably a good idea to use it, or stuck in the mud. All right. So we make the short trip back, and this truck is gonna go on to a second part of the mission. So we'll finish up with this truck, and then we'll grab the BM17. What we're doing now is we're looking for, I believe, we needed, what do we need? Bricks and fuel. We got the wooden planks done. Wait a minute. I thought this had, oh no. Wait, where are we gonna get bricks from? Oh, I totally screwed this up. So that is not, I thought we were going to grab this trailer, but we're not. So what's going to happen is we're just going to, so this truck's done, essentially. We're going to move this truck down to, I thought there were bricks out here, but that's for a different mission. Maybe I picked the wrong mission. Weird. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and take this truck on down to the pipeline. To like where the pipe is being built, and I'm gonna see about what that trailer is down there. Maybe think about bringing that back. But we're gonna have that truck parked, this truck parked down there, because the next mission we're gonna need to pull that smaller trailer. So I want to see what's down there and kind of assess what's happening. So I'll be back. I'm gonna go ahead and run this truck down there. I'll see you in a minute. All right, I've arrived down here, and what I found is it's not what I thought it was. We have a trailer with metal beams, which we are going to need, I think, for some of these missions. So I'm going to put this truck over here for now, and we'll be near the metal beams when we need it. Boy, I really banged up the side of that truck. I didn't realize I did so much damage over there. Yikes. So we're going to pull over here, and I'm going to park right here by our trailer and just leave the truck here for now, because I think we do need this, and I'm going to end up selling that trailer, so we're going to need a truck to pull it back, but didn't realize that was going here. So anyway, that was fun taking the Navistar. Let's go ahead and we got 2 more loads that we still need to do, so we're going to hop over to the Royal BM17 and basically just make an identical journey that we just made. We need to take this truck down. Where's the road down there? I think it's behind me. Yep. This truck needs to back up. We're going to take this down to the depot there and pick up our fuel tanks, and I'm gonna have to go somewhere else to get bricks. I think that actually is going to be back to the warehouse, so we've got quite a bit of driving ahead of us. I'll cut that part out as I drive back, but we'll go down and get the bricks here, and I'll show you this route that I took. This is kind of a scary route. Sometimes you can get pretty stuck. I didn't last time. Hopefully I won't this time. This truck I don't think will get stuck, but we have the chance of flipping over too. It's really a it's the straightest way to get there, but it is a rather precarious route to get down to this area. So let's see what happens. Famous last words. Squeeze on through here. Wow, that was a tight fit, but we made it. You can see already what kind of road we're dealing with. It just drops right down into this chasm. It's not super safe. So here we go. So once again, this is one of those trucks that you unlock in Alaska. It's one of those I drove ahead to get. And then the Navistar, the other truck that we're using, is a pre-order truck. But like I said, please leave in the comments once again if you have the Navistar but you didn't pre-order the game or do the season pass. I think it was the pre-order gift. I don't think people that got the regular game got the Navistar. Maybe it's coming later. I don't know. But maybe you did. Maybe it was just that we got a free one in our garage. I don't know. I'm interested to see because they did a lot of work on that truck. It'd be weird if they just didn't give it. They only gave it to certain people. But then again, it's an incentive to pre-order. So maybe they were like, hey, only pre-order people get it. But you can see here how precarious this road is. It's not. If you try to get clear of the bad spots, you're going to tip over because it's really steep. But thankfully, there's trees and stuff to grab on. I would imagine you probably came down here because there was a part. Now we could have gone over the top of that car. I've done that before and it works. What did I just do? I just hooked on something. Shoot sticks. Come on. This is not good. Not going well. It's funny, the Navistar made it through easier, but once again, the Navistar doesn't have the crane or the flatbed on the back. So the only thing that was making me nervous is I'm going to have to come back this way to get to the farm. Maybe we'll try the alternate route and go the long way. Sometimes going the long way is actually the easier route. This is a really tough route, though. We could cut over that middle, too, but I probably should have done that. I didn't do it with the Navistar, though, but... Now, once again, with all-wheel drive, no diff lock, you do kind of want to spin those wheels a little bit more, keep the momentum going. So I shouldn't have been in low regular. I need to be in low plus. We're almost there. And a quick loadout, and we'll be back on our way. But I think that we're not going to come back through that. Maybe we will. You know what? Why not? Why not go for the challenge? Seriously, let's do it. Wow, that was really bouncy. This road's all a rut. We could go over to the right here a little bit and kind of get out of that. There's the other road there. That's the straighter route, I think. All right, and we come right into the spot where we need to be. A little bit cheaty how we got in here, but hey, why not? And we're going to swing around here. We should have enough fuel to get back. I don't think I need to fuel up, but, I think we're going to swing by the truck anyway. Just better be safe than sorry, right? We're going to head over here. And so this truck does just great. People were always telling me about how great the truck, the BM17, was. And I can see this doing well in Alaska, too, because it is pretty high up off the ground. You can get above that snow, so the snow doesn't catch under the truck and slow you down. Nope. I want to do the other way. There we go. Because I'm a glutton for punishment. Activate the anchors, do the crane, get that thing out, whip it around. See what we got. And set that down in there. Perfect. All right. And then we're going to go to cargo and back to crane. Nope. And then crane mode. Yep. And once again, do this. And put this out there. Drop that down a bit. And that's that. So let's go ahead and pack up the crane. And we need to pack that cargo. Well, I forgot that last time. All right, here we go. And we're off. Oh, and we're going to tip already. Slow it down a little bit there, champ. When you run fast, that's what happens. And of course, the truck really bounced there. That was not good. This is pretty rough terrain here. Trying to get to where the ground's a little flatter, but some of these spots just can't get around it. But once again, this truck it's got a lot of flex in the suspension, so it's kind of nice that way. It's not quite such a dangerous proposition. Okay, so let's go ahead and fuel this up. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to get to the back end. Let's do that. Try it again. Refuel. Now we're talking. Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Okay. Let's take a look at the roads here. We have the way that we went was the shortest route. We could also go this way. That looks, I mean, honestly, doesn't this look just as dangerous? That looks like a really dangerous route there. So I think we'll just go back the way we came. Honestly, as much as it's a rough road, I feel like that's still the best way to go. So we shall. At least it's daytime, right? So this has been a pretty good episode so far. Once again, we have one more load to bring over from the other side of the map. I think from the warehouse is where we're going to grab it. So I'm going to see if there's a truck over there. If not, though, we'll have to take this truck over. We're not actually too far from it when we're at the farm. We just have to run across the dam and come back. So I probably will, like I said, kind of shortcut that trip because you guys have already seen that it's not like a super exciting trip. So this is the first time that we've used the BM17 as a actual transport truck. I would say it's really, really good except for the crane because of the high center of gravity, and that's my fault for putting the raised kit on with this crane. It really wants to tip over. But the truck is very capable, and that so it doesn't take away from that. Look at this mud that we're in, and I'm not bogging down. I'm just going right through it. So with the right tires, this truck is super capable. And I think that's why people like it so much. Pretty much like the Western Star until it gets its diff lock. The Western Star will outdo it a little bit because of the diff lock, and it's a little lower to the ground, so it won't be quite as tipsy. But then again, that plays into more damage on the truck, so it's a trade-off. But you can see here, just no problems at all. It does kind of bounce its way up the hill. So that makes it so it doesn't get quite as much traction. If we go a little slower, that might kind of clean that up a little bit. But no, as soon as I turn the wheel spin off, it bogs down. And that's what I was saying. You kind of need to keep the wheels spinning with this truck. Otherwise, it'll get bogged. Now, up over the top, we can put it into lower gear. And the reason why I like using the low gear is it's more about control than it is about speed. I want to control the truck, and so it's not bouncing out of control. Because if you start bouncing out of control, you have the possibility of flipping the truck over, and we don't want that. So, oh boy. Now, I didn't like... Oh, no, this one does have the filter on it. I do have the high filter. So this one has a water filter that's up above, or an air filter that's up above the water. Some of the trucks don't have that option. Oh, nope. Spin them. Yeah, so this truck, once again, really does like that low plus gear. So you need the Snowrunner transmission on this to make that happen. And just like Godzilla, we climb right over that car. No problem. And that is a tall suspension right there. It allows us to do that. That is impressive right there. That's a monster truck move, right? Got some Bigfoot BM17 action going on. Not what we were expecting, but definitely well appreciated. So this is I would say this is a pretty big test of how well a truck does, and I am impressed at how well this truck is done through here. I don't know if you can get much better than this, so except for maybe the Russian trucks, but same performance probably with a Russian truck. Like I said, I have a private profile. I've been messing around with the first Azov. It's like $90,000, but it's unlocked right when you get into Russia. 8x8, all mud tire. It comes with the all-terrain tires to start with, or yeah, they're not off-road tires. They're all-terrain. ATS, whatever, AHTS or ATSH maybe or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, they're really good tires, and the truck does really well. Oh, nicked that engine right there. Just a little tap on that rock was enough to break it down. And we're almost back to the base. I am going to grab some gas here, I think, before I move on to the end point. Come on. Come on out of the water. Ta-da! And she pops right up. I mean, that is just incredible. What a truck. I'll get a little bit more speed by putting it into high. Might be a little too much. I'm having a hard time steering. Hiss. Putts. Putter. This truck just rolls right along. Rolls with the punches. Yeah, so I love this truck. Was playing around with it off camera quite a bit and really enjoyed it. It's a strong truck and very flexible. The only thing that, like I said, the only downside is you cannot really pull a tipper behind it. So like we did in the last episode with the which truck was it? What truck were we driving? I can't remember. It was, oh my gosh, my brain. I'll think about it for a minute. Oh my gosh. No wonder I was having a hard time remembering it. It was the Freightliner, remember? It's that weird Freightliner truck that, who would have thunk, right? It's the one that I don't have all the parts for that Feared loved. So it took me a minute to remember that. But now that I've got it remembered, yeah. Now that I've got it remembered. Just got to watch that we don't tip. This truck is afraid of no roads. We're just muscling through all this crap. Except for, well, this kind of road. These roads present a lot of danger to the truck because it's going to slide right off. All right, I'll be back. I conked the suspension leaving the dam. So I'm going to have to make a visit to the Pacific P12 when we get back there. I wrecked up the suspension, and we're going to need this truck for the next set of missions. Not in this episode, but in an upcoming episode. So we're going to have to fix that up in the field. I was like, oops, conk. All right, so I'm going to load this up. I'll catch you on the flip side. And we are flying across Smithville Dam. Oops. This truck is actually, I'm going pretty fast. It feels like 30, 35. I'm about to rub the road, though. Stop. Lock it up. Don't want to plow into the corner there. And so we've made it full turn. Truck's still running. Almost in one piece. Oh, watch it. Same area. That's where it got me. When you come down that hill and hit that bottom, it does, if you have a bouncy suspension, it does damage the truck. It's pretty rough there. I'm trying to see which suspension I got. My guess is it's going to be the back two wheels. They look like they're pretty, they're running a little crooked. I almost feel like cutting across the field, but I know better. Those fields are complete mush. And so this was a 2-day mission. I didn't think it would take that long, but because we had all the trouble at the start, we ended up having to go 2 days to get this done, and that's a little embarrassing, but we should have been able to do it in 1 day, but you never know what's going to happen. That's one of the things about this game. It is, your life as a trucker is unpredictable. You never know exactly how your trip is going to go, and in this case, we've had a couple mishaps. A rollover, some truck damage. It's not too much getting stuck. But between this and the Navistar, I'd say I like this truck better. The Navistar is a great truck, but this is, they're two different trucks. This is definitely a work truck, and the Navistar is more of a tractor trailer type truck. It's a semi truck, so it's not really meant for the things that we're doing with this guy. So this one's more flexible, which makes me like it a little bit better. And there we go. There's our bricks delivered. Nice. So we are just that much closer to being done with this map. I'm going to see. Can I repair? Nope. I need to switch over to the truck. Let's fix this truck up, and then we'll call it a night. So we're going to refuel ourselves. For whatever reason, it chose to refuel the... Yeah. Refuel the BM. And then we're going to go to repair. And we're going to repair that BM17. And she's all fixed up and ready to roll for the next set of missions. So, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. We will see you next time on whatever this is called, Snowrunner. Oh, God. It's late. It's like 2:30 in the morning. I need to go to bed. See you guys next time. Bye.